Hello, my name is Swiss Bianco. In this video I will talk about the cold steel trail boss axe. I just got that new in and tested it out because the whole energy crisis situation since the Chinese pandemic crisis and our new president here in USA, it was time to buckle up on some good axes too. So I did test out the trail boss from cold steel, and the light color hickory handle one is the unaltered one, and a bit later we look at the customized version. So what you get is a nice made in Taiwan axe. The head is how it looks forged, and a really nice ground. They have a pretty good quality on the workmanship, a typical design of a axe head, not too big and not too small. We have that American Tomahawk company sticker on it, and the trail boss is laser engraved, the cold steel too. Then on top, important part is how the thing is riveted to the wood there. So we have two German style rivets or holders into it. Hopefully we see it through the paint there. The axe head is black painted plus some clear varnish. It comes with a rubber protector. That is a bit the negative. It doesn't have a correct sheet, just that rubber protector, and that's gonna wear out really quick. But we see the grinding is pretty nice, and the sharpening was on both samples actually really well done for what it is. I did think it's more like the machetes that they sell that need a resharpening, but apparently there is quite a difference between made in Taiwan and made in South Africa, so that works really well too. On the other side the same, slightly convex, and yeah, you can of course sharpen it up even more if you want to. Then we have the hickory wood handle. I'm not sure if that is made in USA, the handle, if they only get the head from Taiwan and the handle from USA, but there we have the sticker. But the handle is with a varnish over it too. It's pretty shiny, pretty smooth. The handle has a good length. It's a bit tough to get it on camera. There we have the branding that is through hickory wood, and the end doesn't have a lanyard hole or anything. It's just smooth grinded up, and yeah, it's not sharp at all. So the all overall quality is pretty good, and the weight and the feel for me too. Of course, everybody has its own opinion on axes, if that works for them or not. That is something you need to try out, how well it works. This one is not too heavy, so it's easier to carry with you or have it in the car ready. The head is rather thin grinded, so it's gonna split pretty good. So it's not a more stiff angle there. It's relatively flat, so it bites into the wood relatively good and easy. So that works, and yeah, it's not a really heavy one and not a wimpy one either. I would say it's somewhere in the middle, but again, you need to try it out and then you see what works for you best. So the axe itself for sure is nice made and all that. The negative is that you only get such a protector with it. There is no box, no nothing. The axe head was a bit covered in bubble wrap with a with a rubber band, and that was all what was on it. Now to the second one that I did test out and that I did alter. I quick want to go over that too. So for me, I like more grip on the wood, on the handle. So what I did is simply put truck bed spray on it and then matte brown. What I always do on tools is put a bit of orange duct tape around it. We can use that as a fire starter too, but so that we see the tool, and if we don't want the orange for a tactical situation, we can simply remove that. Then I always put a bit paracord on the top of the axe. That is just that we have a bit cordage with us too. Plus also it gives you a bit more of a grip if you need to whittle or cut something holding the axe over here. Then we have the protector. I did get rid of that rubber thing and made a quick solution here. I'm gonna show that is nothing new. Many others did that too. It's basically a piece of rubber elastic shock cord here and a piece of PVC pipe that you use for electric and other work. So you take that off by simply pull it off, and you have that. So it's a bit of slot with 2 holes, and here you have another 2 holes. So that's all what it is. Then the section of the cordage of the shock cord with a knot. To put it on, you simply go in. It's a bit awkward because it's in front of the camera, and you pull that over the head, and then you have it. That's all what it is. That may wiggle a bit because the edge is rounded, of course, but that doesn't matter. The 2 tips and the edge are protected. It's not going to come out. You can even drop it on the ground if needed. It's not gonna go to damage the simple made piping. And even if the piping wears out, you can really easy replace that. It's cheap and easy to get. I just painted it quick green and put a bit orange on it too. So as we take that off and use the axe, that we always on the ground see a bit orange, so it doesn't get lost that easy. Now that way, now with that system, we can actually securely storage it and put it in the car trunk or in a backpack for transport as well. So such a simple, easy sheet or edge cover is really cost effective and fast to make, and cold steel should buckle up to offer at least a solution like that directly with the axe. But that's the only negative thing I would say on that axe, that we from the factory just have that skimpy rubber cover that goes over the edge. Otherwise I like it, and I'm gonna make good use out of those. That much about the Trail Boss from Cold Steel.